Because in the Philippines, to me, I don't know what Mr. Dinky Santos is going to say about this, but to me, it's most unfortunate that there's a big pit bull population here in the Philippines. Sorry to sa mga may-ari ng pit bull, pero hindi recognized yung breed na yan, di ba?
It's not recognized by the Philippine Canine Club, nor is it recognized by
The
by the
FC,
FCI.
by the
We
FCI.
actually recognize a similar breed, which is almost similar, which is called the American Staffordshire Terrier.
Okay.
But basically, the pit bulls, we do not recognize.
Kaya nga, and if I'm not mistaken, I read somewhere before, in England, banned ang pit bull.
In some countries, because
England
yes,
banned.
yes.
They even put them down. Hahanapin ka, pag nakita raw na may pitbull ka sa bahay mo, or anak ng pitbull, or mukhang pitbull lang, they're gonna go to your place, get the dog, and put it down. Ganun daw ginagawa. There must be a reason for that. Kaya pag-uusapan natin yan mamaya. And hindi ba, kailan lang, I don't know, a couple of months ago, a grandmother, an old lady, and a child, you know, they were killed by their pet pit bull here. Oh, pinatay sila, nilapa. No? So we will talk about that. Pero ang impression ko is these dogs are highly unstable and vicious. Tama ba? Hindi naman.
Well, I don't want to generalize. Basically, you have the odd dog once in a while.
Okay.
You have the extremely fierce one once in a while. But I wouldn't generalize that they're all fierce.
Really, ha?
Yeah.
Well, sa bagay, I mean, there was one person who told me, I don't know if he's watching now, she's from Antipolo. She said, ang dami na raw nakagat ng Labrador. Sabi ko, sigurado ka? Labrador yan? Oo, 3 lang kinagat. Sabi ko, what? You know, sabi ko, incredible.
You'd be surprised, Chihuahuas.
Oh, they're vicious yan.
They can get vicious.
Oh,
you know, small dogs have a tendency to become noisier and a little more insecure, no? Rather, compared to big dogs.
Right.
Small dogs, you know, they're small, so.
And I even read before that there are many infant deaths attributed to Saint Bernards. Did you know about that?
Yes, they are fierce.
Nadadaganan din nila.
And they're also fierce. They can
Fierce
get
pala ang Saint Bernard. Kaya mag-ingat kayo because, you know, you watch a movie and wow, you know, ano yan, what movie? Beethoven.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, you watch Beethoven. Wow, ang cute, oh, Saint Bernard. Hey, remember, these dogs are trained. Okay, these are highly trained dogs. These are not your ordinary Saint Bernard that you buy out of a pet shop or from a breeder at gano'n na agad ang ugali nila, di ba? Just like Doberman, I mean, there are Dobermans who are shy.
Right.
Not all of them, pero magugulat ka. Meron mga Doberman na they're just lousy guard dogs. I mean, you know, they either won't bark or they're extremely friendly.
Those are basically as a breeder of a purebred dogs. Those are the traits that we like to breed out.
Ayun.
See, if we have a Doberman, let's say, who is shy, or Labrador, who is extremely shy, we don't, as breeders, responsible breeders, we don't breed that anymore.
When you say you don't breed that anymore, what do you do? Palagay natin, nandyan na eh. Hindi mo na i-breed yan.
No more.
You just wait until
Or
that dog...
we give the dog away to a friend,
Baka
to a
i-breed
home.
yan.
No, we make sure that they're not bred.
Okay. Ikaka-straight na.
Basically, or we just make sure we give them to a friend we can trust.
Okay.
Who won't breed the dog or the bitch.
Until it gets to that great big kennel in the sky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, ganun ang, ganun ang ginagawa.
That's how you develop the dogs, by selective breeding. And us being breeders, we have to continue on what these people 100 years did in creating that breed.
Okay. By the way, if you have any questions, suggestions, comment, you can dial, you can text us at 0920-5377-773. 0920-5377-773. If you have just tuned in, our topic, you know, as you've probably gathered, ang topic natin ay aso, pedigree dogs. And we have with us the president of the PCCI, the Philippine Canine Club Incorporated, Mr. Dinky Santos. Dinky, how long have you been the president of PCCI?
I've been the president since 2005.
2005, ha? Ang kilala ko dyan, di ba naging presidente yan si Bobby Tesoro?
Yes.
Si
Bobby is still active judging.
Yes.
Yes.
Bobby, Bobby is not only a dog man, he's an animal person.
Yes.
Di ba?
Yes.
I mean,
no, basically, if you're a dog person, you're also an animal person.
But you're not a cat person.
I'm not a cat person. I'm scared of cats.
Ang bilis.
I'm scared of cats. I'm very scared of cats.
Okay. Meron ba tayong version ng PCCI? Meron bang version ng mga cats dito ng PCCI?
I believe it's not it's not as big as PCCI.
Oo,
If ever they're starting. But I think in the future, eventually we'll have that also. But I'm not really familiar with the cat scene, you know.
Okay. Now, we're going to have a short break. Pagbalik po natin, iro-roll na natin yung mga pictures ng mga dogs. We'll go talk about the dogs very briefly. Naka-alphabetical order 'yan. Mr. Dinky Santos will discuss them very briefly, and then after that, bago matapos ang ating programa, we'll go back to the ideal dog for you. We've talked about the house with a small garden. We talked about the guy in the couple in the apartment and the condo. Maybe we can talk about, I'm sure, popular na popular tong topic na ito. But I have children, what dogs will I get? Di ba? Mga ganon, ano? What's a low maintenance dog? Ano bang asong, and we can talk, I hope we have time to talk about the business angle of dogs. Because I know of many people, who make at least 100,000 or more a month taking care of dogs from their own home. Because, a pup can cost 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 a puppy. So you can imagine, I mean, if you're a breeder, if you have several bitches, and if you have a stud, magkano mga stud fee, magkano maabot? Ranging.
It depends. Basically, cost of one puppy.
Cost of one puppy. Hindi, pero yung typical breeder.
10,000.
Oh, di ba?
Can go up to about
40, 50,
I heard
60.
now, 60, 75.
Per pup. Breeding, we're talking about breeding. Okay, so we'll be back with Mr. Dinky Santos of the Philippine Canine Club. And we're going to show you very nice pictures of dogs that I downloaded from the internet. Maraming klaseng aso, pero I chose the ones that are, I think, the most popular ones, or the ones we've seen around. And also a couple that are mga applying breeds, yun sa miscellaneous. No?
Okay.
Merong Dog de Bordeaux.
Okay.
Diba? Okay? So, Mr. Dinky Santos of the PCCI and I, Jerry Corneo, will be back right after this.